kids, Miss Flowers here, and I am back today with another great book. But first, your friends, Dino and Lammy Poo, and I would like to sing our good morning song. Are you ready? All right then, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Miss Flowers class. How are you? Good morning, Miss Flowers class. How are you? How are you this special day? We're so glad you came today. Good morning, Miss Flowers class. How are you? It's really great to see you. Are you ready for a great book today? You are? Are you guys? Are you guys? Great. Will you get in your special spots? And we are ready to read. We have a great book. What part of the book is this? Yes, this is the front of the book. What part of the book is this? Yes, this is the back of the book. All right, and these words are what? That's right, these words are the title. And the title of this book is The Snowy Day. And Ezra Jack Keats is the author. What does the author do? That's right, the author writes the book. You are exactly right. Well, usually we read this book whenever it's really cold weather outside. But since we are talking about how things change, we are going to read this book today and have a really fun activity afterward, watching liquid turn to solid. Okay? So first of all, let's look at the title. It says, The Snowy Day. So, what is snow? What is snow? You got it. Yes, that's right. Snow is what color? Yes, snow is white. And snow is just the accumulation of ice crystals up in the atmosphere. And then whenever they accumulate, then they fall to the ground. And we see it on our lawns and on our trees that look like really a white powder that's super cold. So we're going to read The Snowy Day. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. Wow! Will you just point to it if you see the snow? Yes, look at all of that snow. It's white and it had fallen from the sky and it had just landed on all the rooftops and the ground. Wow. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled high, very high along the street to make a path for walking. Look at that. He's wearing his snowsuit. What color is his snowsuit? You're right. Yeah, say it again. Yes, his snowsuit is red. Why do you wear a snowsuit, do you think? Yes, a snowsuit will keep you warm when it's very cold outside. Very good. And look at this snow. Man, is that snow piled high or is it piled low? High or low? Yes, it's piled high. That is a very tall pile of snow. So he put on his snowsuit and he ran outside. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out like this. Look, he was just walking. And look, what are these? See, you can see where he's been. What are these? Yeah, you said it. What are they? Yes, those are his footprints. And since the snow has fallen and it's like ice, it's a solid. So whenever he walks along, it makes imprints that you can see. He walked with his toes pointing in like that. Look, he's looking at his footprints. Oh, wow, what is this? Yes, that is right. That is a traffic light. That's right. And what are the colors in a traffic light? Red. And what does red mean? That's right. Red means stop. What does yellow mean? Yes, yellow means be careful. Proceed with caution. Caution means be careful. And what does green mean? That's right. Green means go. Means you can go. Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks. Look, so what are these? Before, he had tracks that looked sort of like what? Dots, sort of, or dashes. But now he's dragging his feet along. Just like this, dragging them along. So what is he making in the snow? Yes, that's right. He's making a line. Look, he made some lines with his feet as he drug them along in the snow. And he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. Wow, what do you think he found? Think. What could he have found that he could carry with him that would make another line? I wonder what it could be. Look, did you guess it? It was a stick. Look at that. A stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. Look at that. Wow. Do you think it's winter time or do you think it's summertime in this book? You think it's winter time? Why do you think it's winter time? That's right, because there's some snow and it snows in the wintertime. But look at the tree. Does the tree have any leaves? No, it doesn't. And in the wintertime, what happens to the leaves? That's right, they fall down in the fall, and so the trees don't have leaves when it gets wintertime. You're right. Down fell the snow, plop, on top of Peter's head. Wow, look. And look, there's some more footprints. What's he doing? Yep, he's walking, and there are his footprints. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough. Not yet. So what are those boys throwing? That's right, they're balling up that snow and they're throwing it at each other. Wow. What color is his jacket? Yes, it is green. And what color is his jacket? Yellow. What color is his hat? Yes, it is blue. You are right. Do you think you might like a snowball fight? I do too. I think it would be super fun. So he made a smiling snowman. Oh, look at his snowman. Have you ever built a snowman? You have. Was it a tall snowman or was it a short snowman? It was a tall snowman? Yes. So let's see what he's put on his snowman. Look very closely. So there's his snowman. What are these two things so that his snowman can see? That's right. He gave his snowman some eyes. And look, what's right there in the middle so his snowman can smell. What is that? Yes, he gave his snowman a nose. And what else did he give his snowman so that his snowman could smile? Yes, he gave him a mouth. You're right. And he made angels. Look, he's just lying down in the snow and he is waving his arms in the snow and it's creating a shape in the snow. He pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up a great big tall heaping mountain of snow. Wow. Wow. And he slid all the way down. So he climbed up, up, and then when he got to the top, then just like a playground, what? Slide, he slid all the way down. That's right. He picked up a handful of snow and another and still another. He packed it round and firm and put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm house. So he put the snowball in his pocket. And the snowball is made of what? That's right, snow. And snow, is it cold or hot? Yeah, you're right. Snow is cold. But he put it in his pocket and then he went into his warm house. He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. Look. Well, Mommy is helping him out, isn't she? I like Mommy's dress. What colors are Mommy's dress? Yes, yellow, and what other color? That's right, and white. And look, it makes a pattern. Look, yellow stripes, yellow stripes, yellow stripes. And on this side, it makes stripes, white, stripes, white, stripes, white. Wow, I love it. Do you like it? Yes. And he thought and thought and thought. He took off his wet socks. He told his mother about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. And he thought and thought and thought about his adventures. He thought. But where is he right now? That's right. He's in the bathtub. How could you tell? And look, what are these? We saw those when we bathed Sybil the pug, didn't we? Bubbles. That's right. Made of a tiny layer of soap that surrounded a water droplet and made an air bubble. Wow. I love bubbles. Do you? Before he got into bed, he looked in his pocket. His pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there, and he felt very sad. Oh, look. He went to bed, and is it daytime or nighttime? Yeah, it's nighttime. How could you tell? What color is everything? That's right, it's black, and at night things get dark and black. But what do you think happened to his snowball? You think you know? Okay. What do you think happened? Well, snow is cold, so it has to be cold for the snow to stay a snowball. But he went into the warm house, so what do you think happened? Yes, you're right. His snowball melted. It turned back into water. Yes. While he slept, he dreamt that the sun had melted all the snow away. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere, and new snow was falling. Wow, look at all those beautiful snowflakes. I love them. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. Wow, looks like they're going to have a great time. Look at all these snowflakes. Do they look the same? That's right, they don't look the same. Every snowflake looks different. There are no two snowflakes that look alike. They're all snow. They're all snowflakes, but they all look different. Wow, it's amazing how many things can look different yet be the same, isn't it? Wow, this was a great book, and I can't wait to do a really fun activity to see how things change.
Hi kids. So yesterday, after our story, we gave Sybil the pug a bath, and we watched as liquid soap turned into lots and lots of bubbles. So it changed shapes from a liquid into a lot of bubbles. So today we're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to watch a liquid turn to a solid. So a liquid is something that is like water, and you can just see it just flows freely. So you can't really hold it in your hand. What happens? It just flows right out of your hand. So a liquid just flows freely. You can't hold it in your hands. But a solid, you can hold in your hand. So like ice. Ice is just water that is frozen. So it used to flow freely whenever it was at room temperature, but whenever you freeze ice, it becomes a solid, so that it's a shape that just holds its form and you can hold it in your hand. So solid, ice, and of course then the water is the liquid. So solid and liquid. So today we're going to make some popsicles. Do you like popsicles? I do too. I love popsicles. So we're gonna make some today. So the first thing that I did was I made a list of everything that we might need to make our popsicles. So the first thing that we need is some Kool-Aid. So I have 2 packets of Kool-Aid. I have mixed berry and strawberry kiwi. So which one of these would you like for us to make popsicles with? The green strawberry kiwi or the blue mixed berry? Which one? Okay, I see. Let's see. So I have 5 people who want to make the strawberry kiwi. And let me count. 1, 2, 3. And 3 people who said mixed berry. So it looks like 5 is more than 3. So we're going to make it from the green packet, which is the strawberry kiwi. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside a minute because I want to check and make sure I have all my ingredients. The next thing that we need is some sugar. We need 1 cup of sugar. What color is this sugar? Yes, it's white. It is white. So we have 1 cup of sugar. We are going to need some water. So here's our water, and we will actually fill this up 2 times because we have to have 2 quarts. And this is 4 cups, which is 1 quart. So we'll fill this container up 2 times to have enough water. Of course, we need our mold or an ice tray, but I had this really cool mold, so I thought that we would pour it in this to make our popsicles. And of course, we need a spoon to stir it all up with. And I forgot to put it, but we need a pitcher. So this is our spoon or to stir up with. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to just first wash my hands, because I want to make sure that I have good clean hands to handle this with, because it's going to be something that we're going to eat. There we go. So I am just washing my hands very well, turning the water off, drying my hands. All right. So I'm going to put my pitcher in the sink so that I won't make such a big mess. I'm going to make this where you can see it a little better. All right, so now we're going to pour our water into the pitcher. We need to fill this one more time so that we'll have enough water to make our Kool-Aid. There we are. We're filling it up to the line that says 4 cups or 1 quart, because 4 cups is equal to 1 quart. So now we do have enough water. There we are. There's our water. All right. Put it right here. Next, we're going to open our Kool-Aid packet. Ooh, yes, strawberry kiwi. What color do you think this powder is going to be? So take a look at the packet. What color is the packet? Yep, the packet is green, but sometimes you might have a surprise. Do you think we're going to have a surprise about what color the powder or the Kool-Aid is in here? Do you? You do? Okay, let's see. Let's just see. Are you ready for me to pour it in? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's try it. Here we go. Oh no, look, the water was clear, but what color is it turning? Oh, wow, look at that. You were right. We did get a surprise. But it says strawberry kiwi, and strawberries are what color? They're red, so maybe that's why the water turned kind of a pink color. What do you think? Maybe? Yep. Okay, the next thing we have to put in here is our 1 cup of sugar. So I'm going to pour the 1 cup of sugar in here. There we are. I'm going to stir it up very, very well. Oh yeah, look at that. That sugar is just melting. So the sugar is turning from a white solid into a liquid. Look at that. So the sugar was white. It was little granules that we could pour, and it is now, just look, a liquid. Okay. So the next thing that we need to do is take our mold. You can see our mold is just made of spaces. You can see in there. And we're going to fill these up with some Kool-Aid. Don't fill it all the way because it's going to swell just a little bit as it freezes. Because next we have to put this mold in the freezer and let the freezer make it super cold, so that whenever it changes its temperature to really cold, do you think it's going to stay this liquid, or do you think that it is going to become a solid? I think we should vote. What do you think? So do you think it's going to be a solid, and you think it's going to be a liquid? Wow. Well, we're going to see. Let's just bring you right over here so that you can watch me put this right in the freezer. I'm opening the refrigerator. There's the refrigerator. Freezer. That's where it's going to get super cold. Can you see? I'm just sliding it right in there so that it'll get really, really cold. And we're going to see what happens. So our popsicles have been in the refrigerator freezer where the temperature is extremely cold. It's less than freezing, so it's less than 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's been super cold, and we want to see if the popsicles turned from a liquid. Remember what it looked like as a liquid? Very free-flowing. We want to see if it turned from this state into a solid. So let's get them out and see. So here are our popsicles. This is what they look like. Look, they're not pouring out, so they are not liquid anymore. So let's just pop one out and let you see how I'm doing this. Oh, look at that. Can you see that? Wow, look at that popsicle. You could just wrap it in a little piece of aluminum foil so that you could hold it very well. And you could just eat that popsicle. It's super, super good. Wow. So it changed from a liquid to a solid because we put it in the refrigerator freezer and made it super cold. So I sat this one out just a little while ago so that you could see what actually happens whenever the popsicle starts returning back to room temperature. And look at that. Look what's happening. Can you see it? So it is changing actually from its frozen state, look at that, back into that liquid state. Look at that. Because we have changed it from that freezing temperature, and we've sat it out into the room temperature, which is about 75 degrees in this room. So wow, how cool was that? So maybe you and your grown-up can get together, and if you have an ice tray or any type of mold, you can make some Kool-Aid, or you could pour some fruit juice in that mold, and you can just put it in your refrigerator freezer. You can usually put them in there for overnight, and that's how they form the best. And then when you get it out, you can just wrap it in a little bit of aluminum foil so you can eat it easily. And you can have homemade popsicles. How great is that? I hope you get to do it very, very soon.